go long. I really love Madden, and I think that's why I'm the best Madden player.
There is absolutely no way that you're better than me. I beat Mike 62 to nothing.
You beat Mike. Man, nobody can beat me. Nobody can beat me. That's why I'd say I got all the best players. All my players have the highest stats, and I can beat anyone.
You probably make them all your best stats.
No.
You probably rank your team up.
That's how they're on the team.
There is no way that you're better
man,
than me at Madden.
No, I would totally beat you.
I can take on with any team in the NFL.
I would just throw Hail Marys and dimes on you.
I can throw passes all over the field, and you can't.
Hello, I'm Stephen Ruffing, and I'm an alcoholic. As an alcoholic, I mean the host of After Hours. And tonight, I have some very special guests with me. I have Matt Hagee and Danny Beck, and we're going to be doing some great things tonight. We are actually going to make our way back to Ohio, and because, you know, Ohio, of course, Ryan Kaufman's from there. There's some really strange stories that always occur, and I think this is like the belle of the ball of weird stories.
Yes.
And I'm going to introduce it here. There was a fresh heart found in a field in Ohio.
Fresh.
And it was found in a Ziploc bag. Now, Danny, put yourself in the shoes of someone who just recently lost their heart.
I can't do that. I can't. I'm sorry.
What happened? Why do you think this heart? Both of you guys, I want to know. Like, I need some, why opinions of why this heart. What's this heart story?
Someone lost their lunch apparently. If it's in a Ziploc bag.
This is awful publicity for Ziploc. First off. This is terrible.
Bad PR.
They said in a Ziploc bag, not like a specific, this is just adding Ziploc.
Yeah,
because
Ziploc is like the name brand,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ziploc probably wants to put it in a Ziploc bag and throw it out because they don't want to hear the story again. But my favorite part of this whole thing is the term fresh.
Yeah,
fresh.
Right.
Like when I think fresh, I think Subway.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with it.
But yeah, how did this heart get here? How did it find its way to this field? And they said, what is it? The Sergeant Jim Fulton from the Norwalk Police Department. Here's his quotes. I mean, they crack me up. We were talking about earlier. This is pretty unusual. We have no idea where it came from. Well, of course you didn't know where it came from because it's a heart and then it's a Ziploc bag. All right, you're a cop. Mm-hmm. Matt, you're a cop. Yeah. You get this call, you find a heart in a Ziploc bag in a field in Ohio. What do you do?
Well, first of all, I have to say, whoever's heart this is, they took the literal meaning. You left your heart out on the field. A little too serious there. Because, I mean, you come up to, I can only imagine coming up to the bag and being like, what is this?
Right.
And thinking, it's red kind of looking.
Yeah.
It's like, how long was it sitting there?
Yeah, and what does it say?
Been there for a whole year.
Yeah, but when they say fresh, they think that it just recently started to decay, which is disgusting, absolutely disgusting. It's stomach turning, really. But it was either frozen or it's an actual fresh heart. Where it came from, Jim Fulton doesn't know. I don't know the whole state of Ohio. The only person that does know is the sicko that put it in the Ziploc bag and just left it in this field. Like, what if a kid was playing? Like,
Hey, mommy, I brought this home.
That'd be very awkward. That'd be a very awkward family
right?
gathering.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3-year-old son just found a heart laying out in the field.
Was there any like blood in it either?
No, it was just a
the
heart.
there.
You know, officials officials aren't terribly sure what kind of heart it is.
This sounds like something from that show Dexter. Have you ever seen that? Like weird.
Yeah,
that show got weird.
That like kind of reminds me of something.
But it's like there's no evidence, anything. They say it's likely that it's human. Let's see. So Jim Fulton went on to say, we don't have a body that we're missing a heart from. So I guess Jim Fulton just has a bunch of bodies, and they all have hearts. Don't worry. So here's this one. This is a kicker. So I guess it's an unusual occurrence. Jim Fulton just guesses it is. He doesn't. It's not for sure. It's not like a for sure unusual occurrence. You know, it's just he thinks, he guesses.
It's an educated guess.
Yeah, you know, they're testing the hearts. I'm just trying to keep this talking to the camera here, but they're different possibilities. Here's Fulton. Fulton is gold. You know, Fulton is gold.
He's just full of comments.
It could have come from a funeral home or an autopsy. I didn't look at this one. This one's great. Sergeant Jim Fulton. He says there's endless possibilities.
It's like a rainbow.
This was at the end of that rainbow.
It's like a policeman saying this.
A policeman from Ohio. And what is this, an ad? Like, there's endless possibilities with the heart in a Ziploc bag. But it's just absolutely, you can go all day with this. It's, they're making the story public, but I'm going to start going into our next story. Final thoughts on this. What's going on?
The real loser here is not the person's heart that's wrong. It's Ziploc. It has to be. Yeah. It has to be Ziploc.
Bad publicity.
It's bad. Yeah.
Weird. It just sums up Ohio in a story. Literally, that's what it is.
I mean, O-H-I-O. But really, the thing that just boggles my mind here is, I mean, that's got to be the heart of a champion, though. Because ain't no way they can stop me now.
Oh, God.
But yeah,
Mr. Sergeant Jim Fulton, please keep up the great work.
Keep pumping out those quotes,
man.
Yeah,
keep pumping out. They're amazing. All right, so we're going to go south on this one in Texas, Plano, Texas. There's a restaurant being opened in a store. It's like a retail store, whatever, a superstore. And it's opening a restaurant that serves state fair treats. If you're not sure what state fair treats are, they're cookie fries, smoky bacon margaritas.
What?
Yeah, yeah, super good, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Always.
Deep fried Cuban rolls and fried Pop-Tarts.
Wow.
And one, it's in Texas, so that's just kind of like,
they love
you know,
steak.
yeah, they love
their steak fare is insane.
Right.
They have a 72-ounce steak at one of their restaurants.
Right, and if they could deep fry a salad, they would, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I just
salad.
I think it's pretty obvious of where this is at, but guesses of where this superstore, what superstore it is.
I'll go first. Costco? I don't know.
Costco's good. Target, Walmart.
No. It's Walmart.
But, why am I not surprised?
Yeah, it's. Thank you for the great acting. They knew it was Walmart. It was so
Anything
obvious.
like this.
Yeah, it was so obvious.
Everything odd comes from.
But yeah, I just want to say like that's such a Walmart thing to do, and we're gonna personify Walmart and say that is such a Walmart thing to do. And guys, thanks for sharing these weird stories with me.
Putting our heart out on the line.
Yeah, we're putting our heart.
Man, we're putting our heart out there.
But stick right here. We're gonna be right back on After Hours on CUTV. Stick right there.
Coach wrote up a new play. Here's your route. Psych, you're not playing. CUTV's high school football game of the week. Springdale at Jeff Morgan. Avella at California. Bell Vernon at Ringgold. Greensburg Central Catholic at Charleroi. Waynesburg at Southmoreland. Baldwin at Connellsville. Beth Center at Brownsville. Fraser at Bentworth. Bishop Canavan at Carmichael. The longest running high school coverage in southwestern PA is on CUTV.
CUTV News Center is California University of Pennsylvania's award-winning student television newscast. Your source for live, local, late-breaking news. Forecasts from the CalU Weather Center. The region's latest entertainment news. Vulcan sports highlights and regional scoreboards with television news coverage you can't get anywhere else. Watch it live Thursdays on CUTV and on demand. CUTV News Center, online all the time.
Stephen Ruffing here, and we're going to actually go more into Danny and Matt's specialty on this one. Yes, they're still here. We have a slim picking of guests, and don't worry, this wasn't my decision to have these two on here. No, I'm just kidding. They're great. They're awesome. Danny, Matt, please talk about some college football.
All right, well, this is my favorite pastime this time of year, Danny.
Oh, yes.
They dubbed the first Saturday in college football this year the greatest of all time. Like, the matchups were incredible. You had Notre Dame, Texas, LSU, Wisconsin, USC, Alabama, Clemson, Auburn. I mean, those matchups are just wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't seen matchups like these in years.
Yeah, and they all produced exactly like how they were slated to, which is another big thing that we don't normally see sometimes everything pan out, but I'm glad everything did.
And not even just this week. We had some great games this past week as well. I mean, Penn State Pitt, the renewal of the rivalry I've been waiting for since I was 7 years old.
Yeah,
that lived up. Pitt is it. Yep, Pitt is it. Pat Narduzzi, you're good. Man. Hey, Scott Barnes, I'm giving you a pat on the back for bringing Pat Narduzzi to Oakland. But anyway, and also some other games that really shook up the rankings early as we're getting, I mean, we're going to get sooner or later, we're going to start seeing the college football playoff rankings come out soon.
Oh, yeah, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I mean, as the weeks go on, it's just going to be more anticipation, more talking about it, and I'm sure you'll see on After Hours, I hope, if everything pans out. Hopefully everything will.
You guys are on a one-show contract
Whoa.
for this.
I don't think that's how it works out. It's fine, it's fine.
Whoa, let's calm down over there. Let's calm down over
Closer
there.
to the end, everybody will come around and be like, all right, I guess we'll talk about it a little bit.
Wow, man. Might have to go leave my heart in a field protest. But anyway.
I'll rip your heart out.
So, okay, Danny, we need the first game right here, LSU, Wisconsin. Wisconsin, this is a big upset here. Wisconsin can pull this off. LSU trying to do it here, but intercepted. Dakota Dixon pulls off. He's down. But Jason Boutte for LSU decides to take a cheap shot right there.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
Completely dirty. Les Miles tried to defend this play.
How?
Saying that he didn't think he was down.
In college
Are you
football, if you
serious?
bring the ball in and you're
He's
down,
laying on the ground for 5 seconds before he gets up when he gets the interception. I don't know how you can do it. He got suspended 1 game.
No, that's a 3-game, maybe, game. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. I'm not an official, whatever.
Same thing that happened with USC Alabama too. USC player stepped on Alabama in a place, and that didn't really work out for them. He only got suspended 1 game too. So, Danny, I know you didn't really like this game here, but we still have to talk about it because it was one of the best games I've ever seen. Notre Dame, Texas, first of all, right here. 18-wheeler, they just thought of the name. Tyrone Swoops plows over the camera guy. That was great. I mean, now, Notre Dame came back from a 31-14 deficit to take the lead. And then DeAndre Foreman for Texas goes right in the end zone thinking, hey, Texas has got this. They're back in the lead. The fans are going crazy. The funny thing is here with extra points, especially when they're blocked like that, if you return it, although if the opposing team returns it to their end zone, that's 2 points. So, Danny, that's a tie game right there.
Yeah, and at this point, I was screaming at the TV about at least maybe 5 or 6 inches away from it. And when I saw this, it literally just ripped a hole in my heart.
Tyrone Swoops going in there. Many saying Texas is back, and honestly, I think right now, especially with Oklahoma losing to Houston, that's another thing another matchup that happened the first week of the season there. And then we're going to see another Big 12 favorite go down as well later in the highlights. But right here, Texas, are they back?
They're 18-wheeler, as he was dubbed.
18-wheeler, yeah.
I don't know if they bring him in. All the teams, should obviously see they're going to run the ball. They're going to.
Not a lot. They used them against UTEP when they beat them. They really didn't need to because UTEP's UTEP.
Exactly.
So Texas is 2-0. Notre Dame bounced back with a win over Nevada. The Monday night Labor Day game, if this game wasn't great on Labor Day Sunday, we have Ole Miss and Florida State. And Florida State, if it's not Clemson, it's Florida State that's going to win the ACC and represent them in the playoff game. But look at this. Ole Miss is up 28-6. Game over, right? Well, DeAndre Francois, probably the most hyped quarterback in Florida State history since Jameis Winston, comes in there. They're a whole new team in the second half. Florida State comes back from a 28-6 deficit, largest comeback in school history right here. And they did it without Dalvin Cook to win the game. I believe it was 49-38. Absurd.
Yeah, and I think that this was partly due to Jameis Winston talking to them at halftime.
Great speech.
Definitely fired them all up.
Look that up. If it,
yes.
It would have made me want to.
It lit a fire underneath of them, and they took that game the entire way.
I think that game honestly made Florida State for real. All I needed to see was good quarterback play. They got good quarterback play. Florida State right now the favorite in the ACC, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree.
So let's fast forward to this week. And we're talking about Central Michigan, Oklahoma State. Now you're thinking, Oklahoma State's going to, why are we talking about this? Well, this is why we're talking about this. So Oklahoma State's up 3. Central Michigan, they got to do a Hail Mary here. Guy catches it, he's short. Wait, whoa, he just threw it, lateraled it to another player right there. And wait a minute, he's going in the end zone? He just went in the end zone. Central Michigan won the game, knocked off Oklahoma State, who was ranked. Another Big 12 favorite right there. Big 12's not having a good start to the season. But the funny thing about this play, the funny thing about this play is this shouldn't have counted.
Really?
They shouldn't have run this play because
Yeah, I am still here. Anthony's directing back there. He was just making sure I was okay.
They shouldn't have ran this play because the play before Central Michigan had intentional grounding, and it was supposed to be a 10-second runoff, and they're not supposed to run a play. The game was going to be over, but they still counted the play. The officiating crew got suspended 2 games for this, but I mean, it's a shame because that's a heck of a play.
Oh
my
gosh,
goodness,
yes.
I freaked out.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a party in Central Michigan, wherever it's from. I don't know where Central Michigan is based.
Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Not Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. Mount Pleasant, Michigan.
Well, wherever that was,
in the
it's going to be a
center.
party.
In the center of Michigan.
Yeah. Okay.
So we go to the nightcap here. Arkansas, TCU, another one coming up here. We're going to go through this quick. TCU took the lead. Arkansas led the whole game here, but Arkansas, with a minute left, gets a touchdown, gets their 2-point conversion to tie the game at 28. Right here. And Brandon Allen, I mean, this Arkansas team, they always have potential, but they always fail. This is a great play right here. Tosses it right back to the quarterback to get the 2-point conversion, sends it to overtime. TCU ends up getting a long kickoff return. They can win it in regulation right here, and they can survive. They're ranked 15th, but blocked.
My goodness gracious.
So they go to overtime. Both score. Then TCU kicks a field goal, and then Brandon Allen right here upends TCU by himself. He looks like Tyrone Sloops on that run right there. Arkansas upset TCU. Arkansas undefeated, but Big 12 again, not doing so hot.
Yeah, and TCU, Texas Christian University, I saw so many people praying just like this. There were so many people praying out there, and that's upsetting.
Tough loss for them. One more game to get to, the Holy War, speaking of praying. Utah and BYU here, the nightcap that was on Fox. Announced by Gus Johnson, which is just good enough here. So Utah's holding on the lead here. Watch this interception here by the BYU player. We'll see it better right here. Look at that. One-handed interception.
Goodness.
So under a minute left. BYU, 20 seconds left. Quarterback Taysom Hill, look at that. He's going to tie the game. The Holy War is going to go to overtime. But BYU, they want to go for 2 instead. So Hill tries to do it again. Awful play call. What are you thinking? That kind of reminds me of that Deshaun Kaiser play Notre Dame Clemson last year.
Don't remind me.
I won't, and that's why we're going to move on.
Do not remind me.
But we're going to have a new segment here we're bringing here. Bro, seriously. It's kind of like, what are you doing? Bro, seriously. Let's get right into it right here. We're going back to Ole Miss, Florida State to start this one off. Dalvin Cook, Heisman favorite here. with Ole Miss and Florida State. This is when Florida State's trying to make a comeback here. They're only down 21-3. Okay, DeAndre Francois. Oh, look at that. Dalvin Cook's wide open. He's going in for the touchdown. Oh, he dropped the ball.
Oh, bro,
he dropped the ball.
what?
Bro, seriously? Seriously. But Florida State still won the game. They got a field goal out of that. But come on, that's embarrassing. Now we're going to move on. We're going to incorporate the NFL in this too from week 1 that just happened here. This next play, this cost the team a game and an upset in week 1 right here. Miami and Seattle coming up here. This is Ryan Tannehill. Hug it, chug it, football. Look at that wide open. Kenny Stills. Oh, he dropped it. Miami lost 12-10. Bro, seriously, if you would have caught that, Miami would have beat Seattle. This is why Miami hasn't won a title since the 73 team.
It's Miami. That's
all you guys
cut
say.
and dry.
Now, maybe my favorite coming up here next from the Giants, Dallas. Danny, we were watching this together. Dallas trying to get a field goal here with the best kicker in the league. Terrence Williams, what are you doing? You got to get out of bounds. You don't have any timeouts. And then you have the best kicker in the league, and he doesn't get a shot here. Bro, seriously? Dallas would have made a statement without Tony Romo and Dak Prescott, but you're a Giants fan, so you're happy about it.
Yes, I was literally like, bro, thank you.
Now,
you.
let's go back to Notre Dame, Texas again, because this is a play nobody's probably really hasn't seen before right here. Watch this. Red hat guy. Boom. That was Malik Zaire throwing that pass. Now, see, that's a big thing. Malik Zaire actually played in this game for some reason, Brian Kelly said. But he provides his one highlight of the game by hitting the red hat man.
Honestly, I'm not mad about that because he was a Texas guy, but we'll just keep it that.
So, now staying in that weekend, we got Liberty and Virginia Tech, Battle of Southwest Virginia here. You think this game was lopsided, but Liberty provides us with this game right here. Damian King takes the punt and runs into the end zone. So, come on, bro, seriously? You're trying to upset Virginia Tech here. Come on. So, but that's all the time we have here, Danny, but this is tremendous. Bro, seriously. Steve, bro, seriously.
Bro, seriously, get this camera shot on me right now. I'm joking. Did you ever hear of the one about the TV host who doesn't know anything about college football? Stay right here on After Hours.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000.
Since 1937, the Student Association Incorporated, known as SAI, has served the Cal U student body by providing activities, programs, and services. Every enrolled student has the ability to take part in over 125 different clubs and organizations. Managing participation in every SAI activity is easy with OrgSync, a powerful tool for staying connected. Located 1 mile from campus, the SAI farm has 94 acres of meeting and recreational space. SAI, it's your student association.
There have been many great rivalries in our lifetime. Yankees, Red Sox, Duke, North Carolina, Matt Hagee, and wait, I don't have any rivals. Anyway, we have a rivalry going on tonight for our game, our second edition of After Hours Trivia for Season 3. It is mano a mano, Stephen Ruffing versus Danny Beck. Now, last week, Danny was part of the winning team, Team 1 over Team 2. Big comeback here. So we're going to have similar general trivia questions. We have the boxes back. The box is back. Now, we're going to have multiple choice and short answer questions like last week. You cannot grab the box until I'm done reading the question.
Okay.
The first person to do it can answer. If you can't get it right, then it goes over to the next person. So let's get right into it here. First question.
Why? Oh, okay.
No. Being so technical.
Very professional.
Yeah. But hey, That looks right. It looks right. Time here. So we're just we all ready to go here?
There it is.
Look
Yeah,
good.
let's go. Let's
Look
go.
good.
Yeah. No,
All
we're ready.
right. First question here. This is a short answer. The Bachelor is a TV show where women get roses and cry. How many years does it take to get your bachelor's degree?
4.
Danny. Point 1. Danny up 1-0.
I'll give him that.
Next question. Short answer. If you add the amount of drummers drumming, swans a swimming, and lords a leaping from the 12 days of Christmas, how many days are in a week?
7.
Oh,
That's right. Wow. Danny out to a
This guy's good.
2-0 start. Quick
quick. That was
reflexes.
quick.
And
This guy's good.
He's got it there. So next one here is also a short answer question. Watermelon is actually a vegetable. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Spell vegetable backwards. Steve.
Ow.
ELBATEGEV.
Nope.
What? How do we? I don't know how to spell it forward.
L. B-A-T.
Oh man.
E-G-E-V.
That's what I
Nope.
said.
Oh, no, was
No,
it
it
actually?
is. Yeah.
It's actually VEGATABLE.
A. I forgot the A in the middle.
Where?
A-E.
It's
Veggie.
V
No, did you look at the other
Veggie.
answers?
No, I was actually looking at that one. No.
Vegetable. All right. So no points there.
Vegetable.
Next question. This is first multiple choice question. A lot of college kids go to the beach for spring break. If they go to the west coast of Florida, what body of water can they swim in? A, Pacific Ocean, B, Gulf of Mexico, C, Atlantic Ocean, or D, the Red Sea?
Gulf of
Danny.
Mexico.
You got it right.
Dang it.
The west coast of Florida.
Danny's pulling away here.
That was
I
good.
know.
This
Don't
is-
remind me.
Hey.
I have to. All right, next question is also multiple choice. The first person to suggest daylight savings was Ben Franklin, who is on the $100 bill. Who was on the $10 bill?
Oh.
I'll give Steve that one here. A, Andrew Jackson, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, Andrew Hamilton, or D, Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh, that's a tough one because I think it's two of them. Isn't it? I'm gonna say it's Grant. Yeah, it's Grant.
Nope.
Oh, what?
Andrew Jackson.
Nope.
No, it's Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton.
Andrew
Yeah.
Hamilton.
It's
got it.
Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton.
Oh, all right. Well, that's my fault then. That's good.
Wait.
I should give him. You give him a half
shouldn't
point.
give him a point.
No,
Nope.
he didn't.
No
get it.
points for Danny.
You're too far behind.
I figured Alexander Hamilton. So.
Next one
Plus
here.
Andrew
Next
Jackson.
couple here are short answer. This week's slate of college football games includes Ohio State taking a trip to Oklahoma. What team is taking a trip out to Cal U to play the Vulcans this weekend?
Millersville.
You got it.
Wow, that was swift.
I know. It was
What
very
is-
swift.
what is editor
What
there.
is their mascot?
Next question.
Mascot.
All right.
Mascot.
June 17th is my birthday, and June is also the 6th month of the year. What is 17 plus 6? Steve.
Crap. 23.
Yes.
Wow, Jordan.
Steve. Coming back. Yep. Next question.
Ooh, it's getting close.
I know.
The Eiffel Tower in Paris can grow by more than 6 inches in the summer because the iron expands on hot days. What country is Paris in?
France.
You got it.
I had to think about those.
Steve, back from 3-0. Just like, well, it's 3-1. The Cavs came back against the Warriors, but close enough. Next question, short answer. Taylor Swift's album 1989 won many awards. How many years ago was that?
Oh, crap.
Um,
I hate math.
36.
Nope.
37.
Nope.
1989.
Yeah.
27.
Yep.
Oh, I added too many.
Taylor Swift is not 37 years old.
No, 27. Okay, never mind. I didn't know that's when the year that she was
Steve,
born.
going back here. Okay. Next question.
I'm so mad I missed that.
This past Saturday, the Tennessee Volunteers defeated the Virginia Tech Hokies at the first ever battle at Bristol. Put these states in order from east to west. Tennessee, Arkansas, and West Virginia.
Do you got that one?
All right, West Virginia,
Okay?
Tennessee, Arkansas.
You got it.
You're going to pass Mueller's test.
Oh, I know.
Next question. Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman got splashed with water from the Caesars Fountain in the Oscar-winning movie Rain Man. Who finally won his first Oscar this year?
Oh, man.
Leo.
You got it.
Who's Leo, though?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
All right, just making sure.
Come on.
Leo could be anyone.
That's true.
2 questions left. What?
Ryan, Jesus.
Brian's
Leave.
disrupting us.
Leave, Ryan. No
So
one
we're
wants
good?
you in
There's
here.
one producer, Ryan.
Yeah,
Come on.
jeez.
Next question. A Kiwi is somebody from New Zealand. This is a multiple choice question.
Wait,
what is a
that's
kiwi?
real?
A kiwi is somebody from New Zealand, like somebody from
kiwi
New
is a
Zealand.
Yeah, that's
Well,
pretty-
that's
I
it.
never knew
Yeah.
that.
What? Neither did I. What is New York City's fruity nickname? A, the Great Pear. B, Banana Republic. C, the Big Apple. Or D, the Orange.
Oh, dude! Oh, I thought that was the last
The Big
one.
Apple.
You the Big Apple.
Yeah,
I still touched
You have ties to New York, so you
Yeah.
should know that one. So
that's why I'm getting it.
So, last question here. We are deadlocked at 5.
Hurry up, go.
Yeah.
Ryan's getting
All right. A lot of people, this is, let's solve them at 3 points. A lot of people like to watch football on Thanksgiving. Name 3 NFL teams. Steve.
Oh, Carolina Panthers, Pittsburgh Steelers, Arizona Cardinals.
Wow, that's it.
My hand,
That's it.
my hand was like this, and your hand was like
No,
that.
it was not. No, it's not.
Wow.
It's fine. You got it.
We will do it next week.
We'll do it.
We could have a
That was
rematch.
mine.
But
It
Steve's
was
got
mine.
it. That
It
will
was
do it
mine.
for After Hours here. Thank you for everybody for watching. For Ryan Kaufman, Anthony D'Agostino, Sarah St. Jacques, Danny
Everyone.
Steve Rowe, everyone.
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 Go,
Bye,
go,
bye.
go.
Good night.